Hello, everybody. My name is Dimitri Postolov, and today topic is shared schema policy and automatic standards across your company's team. I don't have a lot of time, so I will try to be quick as possible. So a little bit about me. I am born in Ukraine, live in France, work at the Guild, love code linting, love play with abstract syntax tree, and also I am a front-end developer. Currently, I am maintainer of GraphQL ESLint, Nextra, and GraphQL. I have also a very cute dog, and my teammate calls she Dima dog. And I work in amazing team with amazing teammates. I am really proud of my teammates. So today's topic is schema policy. And why do you need it? I wrote something like catch errors and mistake before building your schema, following spec requirements like relay or federation, and following project style guides, unforce something or forbid something. So we can describe schema policy like checking for the rules and validate if it's pass or if it fails. And how we can solve this? I guess the best choice is to solve it with ESLint. You maybe think that ESLint is safe for ECMAScript's linter. Yes, but also ESLint, it's not only ECMAScript linter, but ESLint is everything linter. So there is like TypeScript linter, there is Angular plugin, there is React plugin, there is JSON plugin for linting JSON files, YAML, Markdown, MDX, and GraphQL ESLint. So today I will most talk about GraphQL ESLint. It was my first maintained project in the Guild. This project was originally created by GraphQL CodeGen creator and the Guild CTO, Dotan Simha. And thanks to GraphQL ESLint, I got my job in the Guild. I discovered this project in NPM when I saw some alternative to ESLint plugin GraphQL, and I was so big potential of this plugin because I was thinking it's amazing that you can run ESLint and lint GraphQL files with ESLint. What is this GraphQL ESLint? In two words, in two phrases, I can split GraphQL ESLint as superset of GraphQL JS validation rules and custom GraphQL ESLint rules. GraphQL ESLint also lint both not only schema or operation, but and schema and operation. And even rules in GraphQL ESLint split it in category. Rules for schema, rules for operations, all rules that you can run for the boss. GraphQL ESLint also has a nice integration with popular editors such as VS Code and WebStore. GraphQL ESLint also has some rules of GraphQL ESLint has fixes and suggestions. Actually, I guess only one rule in GraphQL ESLint has autofix. Is alphabet is rule. It's also very easy to create custom rules, and yeah. So okay, next. Here I can show you demo of running GraphQL ESLint in VS Code and applying fix and suggestions. This feature is available for some rules, and you can check out documentation for which one is available. Schema policy. So schema policy. With schema policy, we can enforce some naming convention. We can enforce requiring descriptions for types or fields in schema. We can enforce that deprecated directive has the reason. We can validate our schema across relay specification if you use it. And the best practice with one-off directive and a lot of other rules that you can deep dive and try. So, and now it's time to see some code example with invalid and valid case. So we can start with naming convention. In GraphQL, it's common to name our types and enums types with Pascal case when first letter is capitalized. With GraphQL ESLint, it's easy to achieve it. For enum, for example, it's common practice to have our enum values with uppercase only. It's only easy to validate our fields, like forbid get suffix, or even we can go to advanced situation when return type is Boolean, and we can enforce that field starts with is or has. We can require descriptions also for different things in GraphQL schema, as for types, for fields, or even for arguments inputs. As I said, it's a best practice that deprecated directive has a reason. With GraphQL ESLint, we can enforce it, and fails if deprecated directive doesn't have a reason. GraphQL ESLint has 4 rules and implements full specification of real style guides. For me, when I every time need to write new types in relay spec, I always Google, because for me, I always forget that type should be an object type with connection suffix, like edge type should return a list type, and special type page info should return a non-null page info object type. So with GraphQL ESLint, it's also easy to validate and have 100% valid relay style schema. So as I said, relay spec is split for 4 real relay spec rules for validating relay arguments, connection types, edge types, and special type page info. And much more. There is a lot of rules that I wrote, I rewrote, I refactored, I fixed it, like you can check out. GraphQL ESLint, it becomes also agnostic. It can be run in Node.js. It can be run in browser. We shipped a new feature in GraphQL Hive, and soon GraphQL ESLint also will have some plugin for graphical. And we'll finish with new feature that we shipped in GraphQL Hive. GraphQL Hive is our open source SaaS product, Schema registry that prevent breaking changes, has monitoring, alerts, notification. You can track performance of your GraphQL schema. And we shipped new feature, Schema policy, that use out-of-box, under the hood, GraphQL ESLint. This is its demo of configuration in Hive. Some rule, like naming convention, it's the most popular rule that exists in GraphQL ESLint. Schema policy in Hive as in ESLint is contained warning and errors. So you can put your rule as warning or as error. All schema policies in GraphQL Hive available for everyone, all users and all organizations. And this feature is for free. If you are using GraphQL Hive, please give schema policy a chance, try it, and give your feedback. Thanks for this talk, and see you in the guild booth. We have some t-shirts that we need to give.